Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to our global news broadcast. Today is 19th of April 2017, and it's Tuesday, 6 o'clock BST time. The reason why we have come up with this amazing webinar, I would say, is because we have come across, or we have analyzed it, like many people, they has been very busy. They are doing different stuff, and it's very difficult to follow different news and updates what's happening within the SkyWay technology, or SkyWay Invest Group internally. So therefore, we decided to put together a webinar or global news broadcast where we would put up last week's and a bit of this week's the recent news that has happened. But instead of reading the whole article, we wanted to point out, or just to summarize the most important facts that has been mentioned during in the article. So hopefully this will help you to stay updated and informed with the latest and the most important, the information that you can pass on to your people, to new, investors or people who might still think whether they want to, take a part of this project or not. So hopefully this will help you, to give them the better understanding of what's happening in the company. So the first news I want to share with you is our media about string transport in India. So following the India press, Times of India and Hindi.News 18, the domestic media started to highlighting the targeted SkyWay project in India. So we have received, disclosed information about the Indian project. And as a reminder, we wanted to say that we are talking about the revolutionary decision for India, because the SkyWay technology will be introduced primarily in the regions, starting with the city of Ranchi, Yarkanda state. I have put up like a little, map where you can get an idea where this state is allocated in India. The other fact has been mentioned is that the solution of compliance transportation problems of the state will be implemented together with the Indian partner company Tennessee Engineering India, and it will create about 1,000 jobs. So we have been mentioning this in a previous webinars, and when we're speaking to people, that the one of the facts and the best part of us going to different countries and promoting this project is that we're not going to bring our own engineering group of people, but we're gonna select, or the government or the region can select their own engineering company who would be building this technology and the project in the region or in the country. So as a first example was the Australians. So Red Hook, an association, together with the American company, which is also the biggest engineering company in Australia, will be building this project in south of Australia, creating also the jobs for the local people. So in India case, this would be the Tennessee Engineering India company. The project will cost around $890 million, and the references to the project of the route to Dalai Lama's residence in Dharamshala has been confirmed by the Indian colleagues. So we just need to follow up, the news and see the next steps that they need to complete in order to start preparing the documentation, the presentation documents, and later on the technical documentation. The next news is the result of Railway Tech 2017 in Indonesia. So for those who don't know, the company has attended and displayed the stand at the Railway Tech 2017, and we have attracted the visitors and professional transport community and the regular guests. As as good as positive as it happened in Belarus in Berlin last year in a trans trade show. According to the general designer of SkyWay group of companies, Anatoly Yunitsky, SkyWay systems would be able to open large perspectives for the development of infrastructure in Indonesia, where traffic between the cities was significantly complicated due to geographical features. So traditional transport solutions to link the islands were more costly and complicated, he said. As you know, the Skyway technology, one of the advantages for us is that we can be built anywhere, in any terrain. It can be jungles, it can be desert, it can be mountain areas, the water, anywhere where the existing transport today would need a very hard surface like a ground to be able to build it. So as it says here, the Indonesian infrastructure, they have very complicated infrastructure due to geographical features, but for us it would not be a problem. Anatoly also explained that Indonesia is important for development of the technology. He said the company could start implementing Skyway lines in Indonesia with Surabaya and Jakarta line. So you can see it's covering almost the whole Indonesia from south to from west to east. He also mentioned that it would solve the problems of insufficient infrastructure at the area of 730 kilometers. By using Skyway rail string technology, Anatoly described the distance of Surabaya and Jakarta could be covered by the Unibus for 1.5 hours, so 1.5 hour time. How awesome that could be, 730 kilometers. I also have checked how many kilometers we have from Scotland in UK, from Scotland to London. It's also around 760 kilometers. So I believe that by Unibus or high-speed train, we also would be able to to cover this distance or make the journey in 1.5 hour time. And the other good stuff about the Railway Tech 2017 is that the Skyway Technologies has also received the award Ultimate Appreciation of Support. It hasn't been given to many people, to many companies. I was very surprised that Skyway Technologies have received this this time, but we are very, very happy and very honored to receive this award, and we look forward to next one. The recent news is about the Skyway in Mogilev, which is, in Belarus. For those who, I probably know, our Eco-Techno Park is also based in Belarus. So most of the investors have asked us, if the Belarus government itself is looking to build the actual, the roads in somewhere in Belarus. So far, we have been following the news, and we knew that the Mogilev have had the conversation with our team. But today we have read that the project designing organization for Skyway Technologies received an order for the project designing an urban Skyway transport route in the city of Mogilev. So the design and survey works. Down payment has already been transferred to Skyway bank account, and the event was preceded by the visit of Mogilev region senior executives to the Skyway demonstration center, during which the officials, being part of an international delegation, reviewed the achievement of the project organization and witnessed test runs with the Unibike. As a result of this visit, cooperation between business and government has strengthened. Mutual trust increased, and as a result, work in the framework of agreements reached earlier, as well as in number of new areas, has intensified. So this is very good news. So the Belarus have actually given us another opportunity to go for further and build, potentially, some kilometers in Mogilev. And going back in January 2017, the Mogilev City Executive Committee held a discussion on the problems of cultural historical city borough. In addition to the government officials, historians, ecologists, representatives of public organizations, and the church, this meeting also attended partners from SkyWay Technologies who presented the concept of building an urban transport line. So the present event became a continuation of cooperation with Mogilev's administration and business. All right. The next news is the certification of compliance for SkyWay. The Ministry of Architecture and Construction of the Republic of Belarus has issued to SkyWay Technologies a certificate of compliance of the third category number 0001906IN, authorizing to perform functions of a customer, tenant builder, provision of engineering services, and technical supervision at the construction of facilities of the first to fourth complexity grades. Our company has also received a supplement, the Certificate of Compliance number 0001861PR of the second category obtained in September 2016, granting the right to develop certain sections of project documentation for construction facilities of the first to fourth complexity grades. So what does all this mean for our project development for SkyWay project? And now SkyWay Technologies can realize a complex management to perform the functions of a customer tenant builder of the entire construction activity, and not only the construction and commissioning of SkyWay Eco-Techno Park in the Republic of the Belarus. A very important fact is the right to carry out technical supervision of all required construction and a special work performed under the project. This allows us to optimize the cost of project implementation by increasing the list of work performed by the company itself without the need to address subcontractors. I think this is very important certification that we needed in order to be able to, go forward and, as they say, perform under the project all the necessary constructions and special work, and especially without the need to address the subcontractors. Eco-Technopark visit. I believe you are aware of this amazing and the greatest event of the spring, EcoFest 2017. It's very important that you are still filling out the form, which the link you can find under the picture under the slide. It's very important for us to know how many English speaking people will be attending the conference, because it's going to be very difficult for you guys to learn or understand the Russian language. So for us to be able to organize the translation, the technical aperture, we need to know how many people will be attending. So please go and fill up the forms. There is also an opportunity or option for you to actually purchase the ticket, which at the moment costs $15. The ticket price varies depending on the date of purchase. So all April, by the end of the April, you can purchase this by paying $15 In May, it will increase $20. In June, it will go up to $25 and on site, it would cost $30. This ticket will allow you to get an entrance to EcoFest 1st of July, which is the Eco-Techno Park. You need to present a purchase ticket to gain the entrance to the event, and you're required to have an identification document. For kids under 10, you are free of charge to enter this section. Ticket price is not refundable, but it also allows to use the transfer bus. So please go on this link that you can see under the picture here as well, thefestival.orswsystems.com, and you will be able to, get your ticket today. Eco-Techno promotion. Swig announced promotion is that to visit SkyWay Ecotechnopark and Design Bureau at the expenses of the company. So basically, you don't have to pay for your travel. The company will are happy to pay for it. But there are some criteria that you need to follow from April 1st until May 31st. So first, each participant is required to attract investment from first level referrals only of a minimum of $5,300 to enter the promotion. So if you're attracting the investment less than $5,300, you are not even qualified to enter this competition. Okay, so that's the minimum. The second, at the end of the promotion period, the top 10 people who have attracted the largest amount of investment, so it doesn't mean that it's not necessary that $5,300, it's not necessary that $10,000, it means that the largest amount of investment in the shortest time period by their personal referrals will be announced. So let's say over 3 months time, no, 2 months time, yeah, April, May. So 2 months time, you attract, let's say, $10,000, and there is another person who attract $15,000, but in a 1 month's time, so he would be the winner. Okay, so the largest amount and the shortest time. Okay, so SkyWay Invest Group will provide you with a return travel to and from your country, an accommodation at Ecotechnopark from 1st to 2nd it's April here, up. It's till July. I need to change it quickly. Sorry. So, July. Sorry, guys. So from 1st to 2nd of July at the expenses of the company. All right. So you won't need to pay for anything unless you want to stay longer, the 3rd, the 4th, or 5th July. Then you would need to find the accommodation to pay for. We will display the promotion leaderboard weekly, which is already happening, and you can see this on your back office. You can see the top 20, I think, people, and you can see how much you need to attract more in order to get in this top 10 people. And you have a chance to be among the luckiest one or the hard, like, I wouldn't say the luckiest one, because all of us are working hard to get to those top 10 people, but don't miss the opportunity because during this day, during the event, you will be able to meet Mr. Anatoly Yunitsky himself, because the actual day when it will happen, it would be on the 2nd of July, when these top 10 people will be going to Ecotechnopark. So you would not be among those thousands of people that will be attending on the 1st of July. You would be the top 10 who will be attending and meeting Mr. Yunitsky on the 2nd of July. So you still have some time to do it, though. Attention to the guests of Ecotechnopark, EcoFest 2017, is we have a great offer received from the hotels. Whoever is going to be staying in Victoria Hotels in Minsk will receive some significant, the discount of staying in their hotel. Why is it convenient for you to stay there is because all SkyWay Invest Group partners and guests will be there. So how amazing would be that, you are all in the same hotel, you might be in, close, the neighbors in a different, in the next doors, and you all will be, doing kind of, you can gather together before and after the conference. And the grand event will be held in Congress Hall, Victoria, which is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of July. There is a special promo code for you. Here it is. Please write it down. SWIGFest 2017. So once you're booking Victoria Hotel 1 or Victoria Hotel 2, please, put in this promo code, and it will give you the some discount. I haven't done myself yet. I'll have to do it very shortly. But here is the link where you can find more information. about the stay. Museum String Transport is also opening a museum of string technology, which will be held during the Eco Fest, so the 1st of July. It's a very good opportunity to put your name in not in a store as in Las Vegas, but in our museum. So for those who have made a payment, smaller or bigger, it will depend how big or small will be your name in this the plate or the I don't know some table maybe graved in. So maybe you have made a significant investment, so you will have some a nice statue grayed out of your face, or maybe like silhouette. But it's very interesting and very exciting to see this museum, and knowing that my name will be there, it's pretty excited as well. So don't miss this opportunity, to have your name in something very historical. And very soon is coming up the interactive progressive training for Master Profi. It's very important for those who want to be very involved, or seriously involved in the business. You really need to consider to attend this training, which will be run by Mila Serjukova and Armand Morniaks. As far as I know, there are rumors going around that it will start on 1st of May, but I'm still waiting for the confirmation. So for you, if you're a consultant, or you want to become a consultant, and you want to become a manager or representative of different regions, it's very important to attend this training, because they will give you different information, different tools, how you can become a successor within the SkyWay Invest group. And I didn't mention also for going back to our the Ecotechno Park. So the 1st of July can attend anyone from any part of the world. People who support the project, people who are against the project, people who want to see their own eyes that this is real and then make a decision. So this is the day when everyone can attend. There is no restrictions. The 2nd of July will be opportunity for the top 10 people to go again to Ecotechno Park, but with a special delegation, including Mr. Unitsky, and they will have the private time to discuss different things, because they are the top leaders. And the 3rd, 4th, and 5th is the conference, which is put together by Mr. Havrato, and I believe there will be different speakers attending as well. So you need to be at the consultant level or above to be able to attend this this conference, because Mr. Havrato will be giving you personal training, personal kind of knowledge and information. He will be training you how to become even more successful within the SkyWay Invest group. So you still have a time, if you haven't become a consultant, but you are very close to it. Do whatever it takes. Go out there, speak to everyone. Be just I don't know, as active as you can, because today is mid-April. We are almost end of April. Then you have May, June to become a consultant, be able to attend this conference. Otherwise, unfortunately, there will not be opportunities to attend it. So the promo code for new people, if you have some waiting on the line, please write down. So this promo code is valid till end of April, so 30th of April 2017. There are no other promo codes that I would be aware of. This is the promo code I have been using, my team been using, and it's working. Technical people have checked it, so it's working. There is no problem of putting it in once you do the registration. Sometimes it could be a problem when people are copy paste, so please do it manually, each letter, and then it should work. Also, for you to stay updated and get the most information, live information, maybe some recent or some just come out, just cooks, news, please follow us on these 5 social media accounts, which is on a Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. We are trying to put as many information as we can, as fast as we can. We have also the Skype group, for those who don't know. We really try to keep our people who support the project and investors updated, so it's not like they are left out, once they do the investment. We really want to engage with people as much as we can. And I think, this webinar, Global Broadcast, is one of the opportunities for me to give just a summarize of what I have been, putting up on our social medias, because sometimes it's a long articles, very long to read, but during the webinar I'm trying to give the summary, the most important facts and figures that has been mentioned on those articles. But here you can please stay updated, start following us. Everything is public, and just to share the information with others. Thank you very much for your attention today. With you was Annette Martinson, and if you want to get in touch with me, please, my Skype ID is Annette5. If you have some questions or requirements or anything else, I'm happy to help you. Obviously, the most important fact is that you go first to your, to your sponsor, to someone to the person who invited you to this project. But if there are some issues, I'm happy to try to help you. And I would say build the Skyway and save the planet. Thank you very much, guys, for your attention. I hope it was useful for you. And if you have any questions, please, now you have a time and opportunity to do so. And I appreciate any feedback as well. If you think that I have to change something on this presentation, just give me your opinion, and I would be happy to discuss and consider your suggestions. All right, I see there are no questions now. This webinar is going to be recorded, so you are more than welcome to share with everyone who might not be was not be able to attend this global broadcast today. But I would say thank you for your attention, guys. Thank you for joining me here today, and I look forward to see most of you tomorrow, where we will be giving training for our new partners who want to do the business with us. All right.